when I tried to change my dress habits myself in the past, after probably my second child and the third as well, and I found it really hard to, yeah, I'd buy new things. Yes, I'd have outfits ready, but then I put them on. I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. And then so I just changed back into my invisible costume, and the things that I bought, they just sit in the wardrobe. Do you find that you have that with your clients? Do they
Yeah, a
feedback on
lot.
that?
I think a lot of my clients actually do have day to day. A lot of them will get stuck in a rut
Yeah,
of wearing leggings, hoodies, big jumpers, kind of almost hiding
yeah,
away their figure because they're so worried about it.
yeah,
And they often have, when I go to wardrobe edits to do with people at their houses, when we go into the wardrobe, often there are most amazing things
yeah,
that they've been sort of shoving to the back or hiding
yeah,
because they just don't feel, like you say,
yeah,
ready. And as you know, as a therapist, a lot of that is maybe, I wouldn't say in your mind, but definitely a feeling rather
yeah,
than how you actually look. Because once they put those pieces on, and often, which is really nice, as with you when we did your wardrobe,
yeah,
there is an amazing story behind something that they love, and it just brings them so much joy.
yeah,
They look really, they look really empowered when they
yeah,
put something on and they tell me a story about how this dress was worn to this event or with this
yeah,
family member. It reminds them of their grandma when she used to come around, or if they
yeah,
won something, or an occasion. And actually is really beautiful to see, and it really, you can see their sparkle coming back.
yeah,
So it's so easy to put the leggings and the jumper on
yeah,
and walk out into the world saying, don't go near me. I'm busy. I'm too busy to get dressed, for
yeah,
myself. But actually, when you start putting things on that feel
yeah,
good, it's amazing the transformation that you can have.
yeah. But also, I feel like the attention that you will suddenly receive or be invisible, it takes energy and it takes some resources from you, right? To kind of respond to the world, to respond to um, the new format of interaction
Yeah.
with people that you potentially don't even know. And I think that a lot of the times we're so depleted, we're so worn out that all we want is just not to talk to anyone, not to be touched by anyone, to be invisible so that we don't have any energy exchange with anyone else because we have none left. And I found that that was my thing. And sometimes even now, when I feel like I'm tired or I'm really like I had a tough week with the kids, I would find it really hard to put
Yeah.
something on frilly and sexy or just really kind of dressy. So I don't know. I think there's so much to it that if a person is struggling with that change, potentially there's something to look at, whether it's physical exhaustion, whether it's trauma, whether it's just kind of a desire to repel people,
Yeah.
almost that you just
Yeah.
don't want to be interacting, you
Yeah.
don't want to be touched by anyone, you don't want to be approached by your husband for a little bit.
Yeah, it's like
And it's
armor.
like the last thing you
It's
want.
like you're putting your armor on.
Yeah, so it's
Don't go near me. I have women who go into the boardroom who will
yeah,
say, I don't wear heels, I wear a black suit. I don't want
yeah,
the men to think I'm too feminine.
yeah,
It's armor. And like you say, when you're at home, you
yeah,
put something quite sort of, I don't know, slouching covered up on it. It's a bit like,
yeah.
don't touch me.
And a lot of you hear often, oh, but if you want to keep your family together, the passion in your relationship, you need to, uh, you know, put some effort into it. But then people don't realize that actually it's not that easy because
No.
putting effort in again requires energy. It requires some sort of life force, and often we don't have any left. Do you agree with me? Because let's be honest, everybody I know, or most people, they all like, oh my god, I just can't even imagine, but I have to. And it's like
Yeah, I mean, we're not like
you don't.
1950s housewives,
Yeah,
and even then it was not a good
yeah,
a good what's the word, standard
no,
of like, we are strong women, we do a lot, we often will do majority of the childcare, also potentially working, you know, we have busy lives. And yeah, if you're a bit depleted and feeling exhausted, then like you say, out in the world, maybe you don't want to talk to everybody. But I think the thing I would say is that if you wear something that feels like you and you feel confident and you do go out, you push yourself to go out, the confidence you will get from other people's interactions will be far better than hiding. So, you know, they will give you energy. So,
yeah, that's true.
You know, if you hide, sure, we all feel like that sometimes. But I feel like, you know, I'm sure you have lots of clients that have various reasons for that, that need to be worked on. And, you know, same with me with clients. There is also something to pushing yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone and actually feeling empowered through what you wear. And, you know, even if it's like a bright coat or something, or a scarf or a piece of jewelry, it can really feel good.
Yeah, exactly. That it can be that the length which you're prepared to go for the transformation could be done in baby steps. So for example, I don't know, start with a little piece of jewelry, see how you do with that. If that's too much, tone it down. And then if you're ready to go the next step, something else. And then eventually you'll see that that attention is actually bearable, that it's not that bad. Not everyone's gonna like
run up to you.
Run up to you. Because I remember like, oh my god, I can't go out like this. Everybody will just stare at me. I'm like, no, actually nobody cares.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing I've noticed is that people can be quite self-conscious, whereas the older I get, the more I realize that people are just really busy and they're doing their own thing, and they're not really not interested, but they're not going to be negatively interested in what you're doing, or, you know, it's going to be a positive thing. And, you know, maybe we shouldn't all worry so much about everyone else's opinions of us. Like, maybe we should do things for us.
Exactly. And also, important point is that they don't know that this is new for you.
No,
they're not aware of what you look like in everyday life. So if you know, you just pretend that that's your daily wear. People will never go, oh my god, what happened to you?
Yeah, we're not talking that show Extreme Makeover. Do you remember? Shocking. That when you walk out and your whole family don't recognize you. It's not about that. It's just about bringing yourself and your personality into what you wear. And, you know, as we worked together with Sasha, bringing really your strengths, I think, into what you wear, and making you feel like when you step out that this is the best version of you. Like, this is the best version of me, and this is who I am. And even if I haven't spoken yet, this tells you a little bit something about me. So I think that's really nice.
That I'm alive, that I'm ready to mingle.
Ready to mingle. I love that. Yeah, I think it's just a confidence thing. And you'd be amazed once you get out of the leggings and out of the hoodie, how good you feel. So, you know, we all love leggings and a hoodie sometimes, though.
Oh,
not going to lie.
A must.